Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 2 here on Snowdrop Tundra, trying to find us a good Delibird, the last piece of the puzzle we need to truly be ready for Suicune. Really, we need a berry specialist too, but I'm hoping that by the time Water Week is over, we'll have a pretty decent berry specialist. But we are going to start off with 10 diamonds for going to bed on time. We're also going to get 35,368 sneaky snacking. Very good. Made a couple changes, as you can see, and I will explain why a little bit later. But for now, let's watch this animation play out as we get to Great 3. Pretty good start to the week, a lot better than what we had last week, and usually Snowdrop is pretty tough for us as well, but I think that with the apple farming Skeledirge, we're actually in a pretty good spot with the Calm Mind Fruit Salad. We've got 100 sleep points. That puts us at 2,222. Very nice. And for our daily lottery, we can grab something very nice. It's gonna be a biscuit. It's more diamonds, dude. I mean, I'm not going to complain about the diamonds. I am well over the 500 now, so I've got enough to buy a good camp ticket. Plus, I've got one in the bag if we need it. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. But let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report. See how things go. With any luck, we got dozing and have a chance at Delibird. Actually, maybe we don't. I forgot to look at exactly when Delibird starts to spawn, but I think that we're past the point where Delibird starts to spawn. 9.5 hours of sleep. That is a lot of dozing. 15%, but 51% snoozing is a lot. Cool. We got the dozing type. So not bad. We're doing okay there. We should have, I didn't even think to look at how much strength we had, but we've got 11 million drowsy power, just a little over it. Actually got a 3-star today. Kind of surprising. But let's see how we're doing. There's a Bellsprout. We love the Bellsprout. Don't need it, but we love it. Definitely take the candy. Just don't really need to catch one. Looks like no Delibird today. We've got Bellsprout, 2 Psyduck, and 2 Mankeys. So, very unoriginal. I don't even know why I said that. That didn't even make sense. Anyway. Pretty decent sleep research. Let's go ahead and move on and see if anybody's hungry. Out of this group, I think Mankey is probably the one that's there we go. Mankey's hungry. It's the only one I really care to catch right now. I would like a helping bonus berry finding Mankey. We do have one with helping bonus at level 50, and then we've got a berry finding Mankey. But I would like to find one that has both together, and that would really help a lot for Lapis. But for now, we'll just take that one Mankey and we're gonna move on. And hopefully it's something good. We'll just have to check and see here in a moment. For now, you know what? I know that there is one person on my friends list for sure that's hunting for a Bellsprout. So I'm going to send out some Bellsprout candy to help them out just a little bit. I know one candy may not make a difference, but maybe we'll get lucky and it'll go double. Plus, Victory Bell is pretty helpful for a lot of people. It's the best tomato gatherer in the game currently. So, doesn't hurt to send that out. And Bellsprout and tomatoes will help more than Mankey because Mankey really only helps out at Lapis. Although, I think next time I see a Psyduck, I might send that out because I know there are several people that are trying to use a Psyduck and Golduck. Or not a Psyduck, but a Golduck for their Suicune research. So, I might start sending some of that out too. But we got a level 14 in Jolly Mankey. And that is hopefully going to be something very nice. Let's see what we're looking at. Level 14 Jolly. Well, we don't have berry finding right off the bat, but we do have sausage and double mushroom. So we got ABB, and then we've got, come on, Research XP bonus. That one pops up a lot. I feel like maybe Research XP bonus is more likely to happen. It has a higher likelihood. So far, not the Mankey we're looking for. Definitely not. Double ingredient finding and Jolly Nature ingredient finding down. I mean, that would have been pretty all right if it was more berry focused skills. But for what it is, not great. Probably sending this one to the professor. It's going to be okay, but not great. Particularly level 25 is the big one because that's where we get helping speed. Inventory up doesn't really help us that much for berries, so not worried about that. But at level 25, it's a 66 PR, and at level 60, it's a total of 60 PR. Yeah, not good. Definitely not what we were looking for. At this point, with the 2 primates that we already have, we really only are looking for the Mankey that has both helping bonus and berry finding. So pretty much if it doesn't have that, very low likelihood of me actually keeping it. So that one will go to the professor, and we're gonna go ahead and move on. I see that we have, was it new news? Oh, announcement about data download for the next update. Pokemon Sleep will become compatible with newer versions of Unity during the update scheduled around August 27th at midnight. After you update to the newest version via our app store or your app store, in-app data will be re-downloaded when you press the tap to start button on the title screen. Please see below to confirm the data volume required for each operating system, 600 megabytes for both iOS and Android. So not really too much. We recommend linking your account or generating a transfer code beforehand and downloading the data in an environment with Wi-Fi. The time and date of this update is subject to change. We apologize for the inconvenience. This is for the future development and operations of the game, and we appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Cool. I like that they're being upfront and letting us know well in advance that, hey, this is something that's going to happen in a few weeks. Get ready for it. This isn't something that personally affects me. This won't be an issue, I don't think. If it is something has gone catastrophically wrong. But for those of you that do have to be concerned about downloads and everything, get ready for it and make sure to have your transfer code ahead of time if you need it. So good to know. So nice. Good on you, select button. Appreciate that. Don't appreciate Suicune getting pushed down in the news. I like seeing it at the top, but it's going to happen eventually. It means we're getting new stuff. All right, let's get these community reports. We should have 47 of them. I was going to say 40 something, but it popped up before I could finish. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They doubled up. Very good. 33%. Any level ups today? I know I'm getting close to 1 level up with a couple of people, but not there yet. Almost. Okay. Another 72 sneaky snacking from our Skeledirge. Let's go ahead and collect from everybody. We've got all the apples. 14 of them. That's pretty good. Some more apples from you. Let's go ahead and collect everything because we are about to swap you back out. I have decided that I'm going to try a different strategy this week. I was going to try it last week, but it didn't work out with how the ingredients were coming in for what we were trying to make. But this week is quite different. I don't need to collect from you, but we'll get our double trigger there. Nice. So we'll get our double trigger there, and then we can swap out the team. Basically what I'm doing is I am running the ingredient gatherers throughout the day until I have a decent amount of ingredients for a few meals worth of the recipe we're trying to make. I need to reorganize my team because I sorted by RP yesterday looking for a good berry finder. But yeah, until we get enough ingredients for the recipe that we're trying to make, I want to get like 3 or 4 ingredients worth ahead. 3 or 4 meals worth of ingredients ahead, and then swap back out for the berry gatherers and let them really push the berries, because there's not really a point to keeping the ingredient gatherers on the team all week if we end the week with excess ingredients. So I'm really trying to do a min-maxy thing here. Trying to remember Beware. That was the other one. So I'm trying to do a min-maxy thing, trying to just really push these ranks and see how far we get. I didn't swap out Skeledirge because we only had enough apples for 1 meal, and apples are going to be the thing that really hold us back because we need so many per day. I wanted to keep Skeledirge on the team just to try to really get as many as possible. Having Raichu and the Raticate did help a little bit because we were going to pick up some extra apples from them, plus the extra apples from Gardevoir as well. But it's still a lot of apples that we're going to need. But we are looking way better than what it was last night before I went to bed. I think we had like 22, 25, somewhere around there when I went to bed last night. So having pretty much double that, if not a little more, is a very good place to be. Still not as much as I would want before I swap him out. But I'm thinking that maybe after today, we might be able to swap out all 3 of the ingredient gatherers when I go to bed tonight. But at the very least, we will be swapping out Venusaur and Beware because we are so far ahead on those ingredients that we shouldn't have an issue. But that is what I'm doing this week. That is the strategy. Hopefully it pays off, but we're just going to have to see how it goes. So far, it seems to be doing pretty well. That extra boost of 35,000 sneaky snacking overnight, I think, is going to really help. With the extra 35k over 7 days, that's, man, what is that math? 21,000? No, it'll be about 240,000. Somewhere around there, if I've done my math correctly. About 250,000 extra strength throughout the week, which isn't a lot, but it will make a difference. We are going to get 21,096 from this Calm Mind fruit salad. And I wish that we could make some better meals, but given the ingredient gatherers we have now, this is the best that we're going to be able to do consistently, which to me, consistency is key. I much prefer to be able to make the same meal all 3 meals so that I can really focus in on specific ingredient gatherers rather than just trying to make, oh, you know, we'll make the stronger one once or twice and then we'll fall back on another one. I don't like that. I feel like the times that I've tried that, it's let me down on both meals. So just to do something that I can make consistently for all 3 meals seems to be the better way for me. But we are at a pretty good spot. We're just shy of grade 4 and it's only Tuesday, so we're doing very well. We could be grade 4 if I collected those berries from Walrein, but I do want to keep him full, getting nothing but the berries. Ingredient magnet doesn't really trigger on him all that much. He really doesn't bring in any oil anyway, so there's really not much of a difference to collect from him or not. So not worried about it, but we did get a mission complete. I was getting to grade 2. We're going to get Eradicate Incense this week for getting to Master 3. Yay! So all the other stuff is looking pretty decent. I wish I could give out 15 biscuits this week. Probably not going to happen, but we do need to use some candies. I did use some. Didn't think it through yesterday. I used some to level up my Hound Hour and then really looked at it and realized it's not something I want to invest in. So didn't continue that investment, but we do need to find something to invest in. I'm hoping that we'll get that Delibird to invest in by the end of the week. If not, we'll have to decide which of our ingredient guys we're going to invest in, or, you know, maybe Gardevoir. Not sure. But hopefully it's the Delibird. For now, that's kind of where we're at. We're just making our way through. We're in a pretty good spot. Let me see actually exactly how good of a spot we're in. So we have enough apples for lunch, but not dinner. Honey is the same. We have plenty of corn. I don't think corn is ever going to be an issue. I could, if I really wanted to, swap Beware out right now. But I'd like to get a few more corn, and then we can keep Beware swapped out for a few days. The downside to this is that the ingredient team, the ingredient gatherers specifically that I swap out, aren't getting any XP from sleeping overnight. But the plus side is that nobody's losing any energy because Gardevoir is on the team, even though these two were not on the team last night to get their energy recovered and didn't get the double energy recover from Gardevoir a minute ago. They're still at 109 and 110% energy because Gardevoir has kept them so high throughout the day. So that affords me the opportunity to swap them out at night, let the berry gatherers come in at 100% energy when they come in, so they're sneaky snacking at maximum efficiency the entire night, and then swap in the fully rested team from Gardevoir for the ingredients. So that's why this strategy works. I'm hoping that this strategy really pays off by the end of the week. So far, we're only at grade 3, but I think we'll be doing a lot better. And matter of fact, we haven't done this in a long time. I'm trying to see if I even remember where it is. Team analysis, that's the one. So for team analysis, this is how long it's been. We had the Curry Snow team. Let's set up a new team. And we're going to bring in our Walrein. And I don't have to scroll that far anymore. Walrein, you know what? Let's go back to edit team because things are different now. I need to go ahead and clean up and reorganize my box. It's been a while. Skeledirge. Actually, I don't even think I've... Yeah, I haven't even evolved the Fuecoco yet. So which Fuecoco were you? You were the helping speed M with energy recovery. Yep, this one. Which Skeledirge is already bringing in a ridiculous amount of apples. I can't imagine how that's going to look when we actually get to Ingredient Finder at level 50. It's going to be so much better, even though we're already bringing in a ton. But that'll be something to look forward to. This Venusaur is the new one with honey potatoes. I haven't evolved you in the box yet either. I am way behind. I've been so busy and distracted from actually going in and reorganizing my box. It's been a crazy few weeks. Then we've got Beware. Let's see, where are we at, buddy? Where are we at? That was dumb. Why did I say that out loud? It's you. You're the one. And you are now level 32. And Gardevoir, you are somewhere around here. There you are. 39. That's how long it's been since I have messed with my box. You're 8 levels higher. Jeez. Okay. So what I wanted to look at was if we were on Snowdrop, where we would be by the end of the week if we only ran this team, because that's what I would have done in the past. I would have just ran this team, never swapped out for the berry specialists, and just got what I got. But we do need to check our strength. We're at 174,695, and the end of the week is going to be the 26th at 4 a.m. So if I remember how to do team analysis, because it's been a long time since I've done it, 1%. Interesting. Oh, yeah. I was thinking this yellow bar was 1%. It's not. The yellow bar is the ingredients at 43%. 1% from the skill triggers. That makes sense. Okay, so this is saying Master 8, which is going to break our record. If I remember correctly, our record on Snowdrop was 6? Yeah, Master 6. But how is that possible? What have I messed up? Snowdrop Tundra. I have my map bonus. Correct. 30% area bonus. Yep, that is correct. Why are we saying only Master 8? Oh, no. Oh, no. It reset everything. Anyway, it said Master 8. But Master, that doesn't make any sense to me. I did not think that was going to click off. I thought that was going to give me a drop-down menu, but it didn't. Master, that doesn't make any sense to me. Have I messed this up somewhere because it's been so long since I've used it? Yeah, if we're only at 650,000, then that's saying only Master 2, but I don't think that's going to be correct. We've gotten 150,000 essentially in one day. Times 7 would be... I mean, granted, it's a bit skewed because of the strategy I'm doing, but even at that, 150,000-ish in one day. Times 7, that's... let's see, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, it's a little over 1 million. So really, we should be able to hit Master 6 again, but I'm not sure why that said Master 8. If this was easier for me to redo, I would redo it. I should have clicked save just to be on the safe side. It didn't save my team. I did not mean to make another one. Stop making another one. Why are we making another one? Oh, I thought that was just an extra slot I had already filled out or opened, but no, it's not. Yeah, I don't know why it said Master 8. Master 8 is way up there with 1.286 million. I don't think that's happening with just the ingredient team that we were looking at. I'm hoping to at least get Master 6 though with this new strategy. Leave it to me to fumble what I was trying to show everybody. But I think that we're going to be able to get to Master 8, at least Master 6, not Master 8. I think we're going to be able to get to at least Master 6. The system was saying Master 8. The website, that's the word. Come on, brain, get it together. The website was saying Master 8, but only 650,000 strength, which doesn't make any sense to me. So not sure where that was coming from. I'm sure I put something in wrong, since it has been a while since I've used team analysis, because I've kind of just been winging it and not really planning out weeks based on team analysis anymore. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at and kind of the plan. We're going to swap out Berry Specialist once we get enough ingredients to make several meals, at least 3 meals before we swap them out, and then go from there. Skeledirge may or may not ever get swapped out just because of the sheer amount of apples we're going to need. I might need him throughout the entire week on the team, but if I can, I'm going to swap him out as well. Not really sure what I'm going to swap him out for because I don't really have the best Berry Specialist for this particular island. I guess probably Gengar, just because Gengar is so fast and is a pseudo Berry Specialist anyway. So maybe Gengar will come out for that. Other than that, there's not really much else that I could swap him out for Berry Specialist wise, but it's kind of where we're at. So we'll just have to wait and see how things go, but that's going to be it for the video today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Flightmaster, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, click that join button right next to the subscribe button. Get early access to the videos, as well as a bunch of other cool perks. And while you're down there, click on the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep and other video games. Other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.